YOLO. Ain't worried about no FOMO. Coin market cap out to crash on my lap when the bitch bounce back like a pogo. No fiat dough, I got Divi coin. I got Bitcoin, I got Ether. What y'all know about a pump and dump? John McAfee all on my tweeter. In the office with a 2-liter.
So hopefully you guys like that new song I found on YouTube. But let's jump right into today's episode. So if you want to listen to more of that song, it will be in the outro at the end of this video. So make sure to watch fully through. But right now we're going to look at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Aeternity to Bitcoin. So shout out to Joseph M for commenting his top altcoin. If you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment telling me what coin we should review next. Otherwise, let's jump right into the coin market cap. I'm just refreshing the page right now, and we will get a current overview of what the market is looking like right now. And I feel like these colors always change every time I go on here, but we're looking at 330 billion, which I think we dipped all the way to about, I want to say 305 billion, which was quite low. But as you can notice, we're in an all green pretty much across the board. We have coins up as much as 20%, recovering from its gruesome pullback yesterday. But let's jump right into what these coins actually are looking like on a graph. Bitcoin up 35%, pretty wild. So let's do some technical analysis right now, and hopefully you guys notice what I'm noticing right now. So yesterday I made a video, and you can see where the lines I have drawn. We can even just correct this ever so slightly now that we know what we're looking at. No, I think this is okay. I mean, we could move this like ever so slightly up, but wouldn't be that necessary. But you can see right here that we have this upwards movement. And interesting enough, though, even though we did dip, we may have hit support at that line right here that I just drew. This could have been support that we bounced up off of, which is interesting. I don't know if you would consider it being a high or low anymore. I mean, we did go as low as like 10, I think it says 104 right here, 104 around, and we did go to 109 right now over here. So very interesting. This is we're looking at the Binance one, so not Coinbase. But interesting enough, and what I was hoping to see happen with the market was if we were to drop, it was going to pull back up. I wish it was within the day, so we got a wick, not a full candle. But I'm kind of happy with a full candle right now. You can see how we did dip below, touch the bottom right here, and are now bouncing back up to regain that support at the top, which we are. I was really happy to see us get back above this white line. That was my main thing. We're at 122 right now on Binance. So we are above. I am looking for that rush to E. If we did want to draw an Elliott wave, in my opinion, it would look, let's get on. Yeah, so we're on it. It would look something like this. We would start here, come up. Obviously, this might not let me. Okay. We would come down right here to B, then to C, this would be D, and now we're looking for an E. Reason that I don't count this right here, well, firstly is because you'll notice that these are wicks, and I like to say we don't count the wicks, we count the actual candle itself. So we did, even though we did break down here and we did retest it, we came right back up. So I wouldn't consider it fully. You can see how we touched here and now we're touching here. So you can see how we have our movement upwards to the A point. Now we go down to B, C, D, and now we're looking for an E. And then hopefully a break upwards out of that. But I don't know how much farther we can extend this triangle that we're looking at for Litecoin. So definitely headed into a zone where we really want to see what's going to happen. I know a lot of people are anticipating that movement upwards, but we're going to have to see what happens. So let's move on to Bitcoin right now at 7,500. So clearly exactly what I said. You can see the Elliott wave that I've drawn for Bitcoin right now. And you'll notice that when we zoom in, I said we were looking for that touch to D. We were looking for that point. And you can see what we did. We broke down, and I was saying right around in this zone that we should probably are going to see it go all the way down to retest that line and then bounce off. And that's exactly what happened. We did touch D, and now we are moving up. So it's going to be very interesting now. So again, I don't know how much farther we can extend these graphs. Hopefully we go back up to E and break out. That's what everybody's looking for, and a huge run to 10,000 wouldn't be too hard. The light just corrected itself and now went darker. Okay, but we did break up. You know, we're moving up. So I'm looking for that breakout yet. We didn't break up yet, but we did bounce up off support. So Bitcoin did bounce off support, which is a very, very, very good thing. So hopefully you guys are very happy. Hopefully you bought at D. Hopefully you bought at D for Litecoin 2. That was a very critical moment for Bitcoin, and I was very stressed, but we managed to break up. So we are looking good right now. I am looking for that point to E and hopefully a break upwards. Lastly, let's check out Ethereum for the blue chips. Clearly see where support was for Ethereum, if not a little bit higher. In or around the channel right here was support. We can see how we just touched the oversold market and then shot back up quite well. So again, if you bought in that $500 region and then sold out now, we're going to continue to hold it because we're most likely going to retest that high-low MAB at 650 before we see any more movements upwards. But definitely going to retest here is my next move, I think. But we're probably going to see some consolidation within here. Interesting enough, I probably should extend this out. That is quite interesting. I didn't notice it before, but hopefully you guys pay attention to this now. You can see how we do have this downtrend, and I want to see how this is going to play out because we are testing it right now, and that's probably why we stopped. We do have resistance at the top line as well as its downtrend. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not we can break through here, kind of retest that high-low MMA, and then see where we go from there. But I definitely think 650 is the area where it's going to go to next. Lastly, let's look at Aeternity. So again, shout out to Joseph M. There's a few lines I think we can draw on here. I can say one being right around here as a line of support for Aeternity. Let's see. Something along the lines of that, however you want to draw it is okay. But definitely a support line we can see right here. There's more resistances than that uptrend and more support lines and resistance lines than that uptrend. This was a trend line that I just drew, but definitely going to draw in some resistances and support at the current price level that we have. All right, so you can see how we definitely have this channel right here off of this swoosh. So it does seem to be like an earlier ICO, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can see that nice like cup and handle forming right here. So this would be the cup, and then this could be the handle right here. So a very interesting but also really nice looking coin. Definitely curious as to what news made this break out. If you know anything about that, please leave it in the description below or the comments below. I'd love to learn. But very nice. I think we are headed up with this coin too. We could see some progress. We are at the 50 mark, so definitely has room to grow, but you can see where we are facing resistances right at 0.0004 and 0.0005. 0005. Yeah, in this region right here is where it's facing the most resistance. But if it can use this support line and slowly move up, we may see a breakout. Hard to say how high it will go because again, this is a new coin on this graph, so I can't really tell you how much higher, but things are looking good. Otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow and enjoy the song. Peace.
Don't know, I got a master no. Even my son told me about the dip, ain't talking about what you put on potato chips. Even my son told me about the dip, ain't talking about what you put on potato chips. I buy the dip, dipping. I buy the dip, dipping. I buy the dip, dipping. I buy the motherfucking dip. BTFD, you gon' buy the 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 dip.